first of all, Teddy Riley's a real genius. I love Teddy Riley's work because he's so natural. He studied, James Brown's music, so he brings a lot of James Brown feeling, which is natural soul, is the real soul, the Godfather soul. And then Teddy takes it and kind of puts it in a way where the modern and his generation could really appreciate music at that time with a new fresh approach, which is really Teddy's gift. That's really Teddy's gift. You have to give Teddy the credit on that. And then also look at the Washington D.C. and the music that they were making with all that kind of swing jam sound too. So the whole East Coast at that time was really kind of inventing a new sound.
Jam and Lewis.
Jam and Lewis to me bring, because they worked with Prince, they bring an innovation of melting together different styles of music. From jam can be very, very pretty, like really pretty ballads, which they've done on Janet, to really hard-hitting rock for Janet, and inventing new sounds that kind of make things sound explosive on record. But yet they also have a very cool touch with it, with Terry, how to make things sound silky smooth and great vocal productions.
Okay.
So they really have both sides covered. Whatever they want to do, they do very, very well. But really, they're great innovators as well. That's the thing I love most about them, coming out of Prince's camp, that they're innovators.
Okay, L.A. and Babyface.
A similar type of thing. Babyface being very talented as a writer and a singer, a producer, and then of course his partner L.A. Reid at the time, excellent writer and producer as well, and they complemented each other and had mega hits. I'm very proud of both of them.
Right, and one more production team that I want to get into that I feel has been very underrated but very consistent over the years. Full Force.
Full Force. Yeah, they're brothers. They're friends of mine out of New York, and that's what they were good at. Bombastic hip-hop rap out of New York, really capitalizing on the New York sound, and very powerful, very urban street nightclub sound. And I'm really proud of them cats, man. And every now and again I see, his name is Lou. It was a bow-legged Lou. Every now and again I see him around.
Okay, now do you still keep in close contact with any, like Clive Davis?
Yeah, I see him every now and again, and I always wish him the very best. He's a good brother, and I wish him the very, very best,
Okay, and basically it's like, you working with all these people. Have you ever been in awe of just one person you work with? Like, I can't believe I'm in the same room with this person.
It happens a lot. I'm in awe of Stevie Wonder. He's my friend and my brother, but I'm always in awe of him. Quincy Jones, I'm always in awe of. I love him and respect him, and we're dear friends, but I'm also always in awe of him.
Now, when you were around Mr. Jones, was there ever a time that maybe Michael Jackson was like around him?
No, I met Michael separately. Well, actually, let me think about that. The first time I won my first Grammy, they were together, and that was very nice. And then they were also together a second time when I won my second Grammy. So yes, I have met them twice together.
Okay, now, was Michael pretty much like your regular dude, and pretty much the media is just making him out to be something totally he's not?
Michael Jackson is very sweet, very kind, and sensitive. And when you shake his hand, he's very, very kind of quiet, very quiet.
And it seems like Janet, like she's very quiet too. Her and Michael, they have like that quietness and kind of open up a little bit once you get to know him a little bit more.
That's right.
Have you ever had a chance to work with George Michael?
Yeah, I had number one song with George Michael and Aretha Franklin called "I Knew You Were Waiting for Me."
Okay, now what was it about his '87 album Faith, which crossed over on the R&B charts, and he actually won the Black Artist of the Year for I think '87 or '88 at the American Music Awards?
Well, George's got a lot of soul. He can sing beautifully. He writes and produces everything, and he's like a black English cat, So yeah, I give him a lot of props. I give him a lot of love, and I'm very proud of him.
All right, and what was your take on what Maurice Starr did with New Edition and New Kids on the Block?
Well, he made a lot of money with them. He gathered all those kids out of little ghettos, wherever they came from, and put them together, and was able to make millions and millions of dollars with these cats dancing and singing and entertaining. So I'm very proud of Maurice that he was able to do that.
Okay, and what are your take on like the new batch of young talent that's in the industry now, like Alicia Keys and Neo?
Alicia's very gifted. I love her very much. I have a crush on her. I think she's really special.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, I think she's very special. Hung out with her and her mother and Stevie Wonder all together, and she's really, really a kind person. So I really like her a lot. I'm a fan of so many good people out there. There's another hot producer in New York named Blaze. He did Jay-Z's record. He's really hot. I'm also proud of what Teddy Riley has just done with Snoop Dogg again. So there's a lot of music out there. Pharrell with Madonna's working very hard. There's a lot of cats out there who have a God gift, and they're really doing it. So I'm very proud for them.
Kanye West and the list goes on.
Kanye is another one. I'm very proud for him, and I know he's very misunderstood because he's very outspoken. So he has to be a little bit careful sometimes. Beyond that, I'm really proud of him, and I call him a true brother and a true friend.
Yes, he is. And to you, now, you still keep in touch with Tevin Campbell, as you stated earlier. Do you think that he'll come out with another album, or is he just focusing on doing this thing on Broadway with Hester?
I would love to make an album with Tevin, which could probably come out like next year.
Okay, so it will happen, but it's not etched in stone.
Not right now, but I mean, I love him, and I would love to produce him right away.
Yeah, because I feel a lot of people, like my age, I grew up like when all this stuff was hot when I was like maybe 4 or 5 years old, and it's kind of like, do you think that we will return to what music was back in the 90s, 80s, 70s, and 60s, have that real feeling as opposed to just here today, gone today, hits by the minute?
I think it's going to be a combination of what is and what was. You know, everything has already been done. It's just new combinations of doing it. So we have to just kind of keep our hearts open and keep looking for the good melodies, keep looking for the good lyrics, and keep praying to God for inspiration.
Okay, now...
and I hope and pray for the very best, man.
Okay, and now, is there anybody left on your list that you haven't worked with that I'm like, I want to work with, like, even if it means...
I would love to help Michael Jackson come back. I would love to help Whitney Houston again come back. I've never actually produced with Prince, but I'd like to actually help him or do something with him because I think he's fantastic.
I was about to bring that up, so you never had a chance to work with the Purple One.
Well, we've been friends, but I've never actually produced anything with him.
Okay.
But, because he's a very outspoken cat and does things his own way. But it'd be very nice to work with him on something.
Yeah, because Prince, he's definitely the man. He's very mysterious, and I know nobody samples Prince.
Okay.
Nobody samples Prince.
Okay.
Now, do you have a MySpace page or anything where folks can get in contact with you?
Yeah, Narada Michael Walden at MySpace, yeah.
Okay, so go check him out right there and everything. Now, do you have any shout-outs you want to give before we conclude this interview?
I want to say shout-out to all the good people who are listening to Jarrell's radio station and his radio program, because my man's really trying to find out the knowledge and to give the knowledge. And I respect Jarrell very much for doing that. And I want to encourage all those people who have a heart to keep using your heart and keep kindness and goodness in your daily repertoire. It's very important to be good to people because it comes right back to you and it'll help you in many, many ways. And keep praying to God.
All right, take those words to heart and try to live by it. Ladies and gentlemen, Time Machine exclusive, legend, heavy hitter, music industry, juggernaut, Narada Michael Walden. Sir, thank you for doing this interview and hang on the line.
Okay, I love you, man.
All right.